we're gonna go racing. And we got this car about 1.5 years ago. They said it was a drag car. I don't know. I wouldn't drag race it because this is a sketchy up here in the front. So what they've got is they took a leaf spring and stuck it in the frame and bolted it into the frame, and that's what holds the car. So rides like crap. It is very squirrely to try to drag racing it. It's got a pretty powerful motor, but we're gonna do road course racing with it because the wheelbase is 12 foot long and it should probably do a really good job at 12 feet. What I want to do though, today what we're gonna do, we're gonna get this thing out, we're gonna weigh it because this front end, it can't weigh much at all. But I'm gonna put 2 shocks or coilover shocks on here and to get rid of these. And I may pull that back a little, give me a, cut 8 or 10 inches out of the length, make it steer a little better. I guess these are shocks. I don't really know what the hell these are. I've never seen them before. And I don't even know if they work. So we're also gonna pull this loose and run it up and down and see if it even works. And if it doesn't work, we'll pull it apart and see if something we can fix. Because they do look cool. They're a vintage looking thing, but I honestly don't know what they are. I just assume they're shocks because that's what it looks like they're doing. So we're gonna change a couple things. The grill and the door, we're gonna take that paint off and make it our own. But this is a wild car. Honestly, I would suck at building rat rods because it's just random stuff. And I like everything to be nice and formed really well because, from our press brake and laser cut all this stuff, and this thing is not that. I mean, they really just, here's the doorknob off a 1930s house, just the stuff that they come up with, people. I mean, it's an art to really come up with this stuff and make it look cool and make it all kind of have a unique look. I just don't feel like I'd be good at it, but this is how I got it. So reasons we're gonna kick ass at the road course. We got an engine. You can't say motor. I was told by the internet that I can't say motor. It's an engine. Don't sound dumb. So if y'all say motors, you're wrong. But what we do have, we got 2 carburetors. So that's twice the power. So we just doubled the horsepower of this engine because we got 2 carburetors and we're gonna go so fast. Now, when we're turning, we have small tires so that we can turn faster. Big tires turn slow. You ever see like these big combine tractors? They turn slow. This, small tires, turning fast. All right, and then we have manual steering. So that's gonna make us get more power because if you have power steering, it takes the power from your motor and it steers with it. But we'll just muscle through the steering. We want all the power to the back wheels. We're not wasting power on steering. So we're gonna manual steer it. The next thing, nitrous. We got this big nitrous bottle. It don't have nitrous in it, but they know what it is and they know we're bringing it. So they better watch out. And if we're in here and we're getting a little behind, this right here is the nitrous button. You just squeeze it, little nitrous comes out. So we're shifting, need a little bump. There we go. So far it's looking good about winning. I don't think these new cars can hang. And then everybody knows that mud tires grip the best in the whole world because they're made for slick mud and they still go. Well, a slippery road is way harder to drive on than a concrete. So if these do good in slippery stuff, they're gonna do amazing on concrete. You got these race tires, they got no tread, suck in the mud. These have lots of tread, great for anything. So we know we're gonna have lots of grip. We're not really gonna be spinning tires. We gotta hurry up and finish it. We ain't got a lot of gas. This whole gas tank. Before we race, we do have this cool lid. Look at that. Got the little cigar there going, and it does light up. I've never lit it up, but I heard it does. So before we race, we're gonna check our gas. All you gotta do is pull out the gas stick, gas gauge. Take this, wipe it off, make sure we're not contaminating it. All right, there we go. Yep, 3/4 tank right there. So we're ready to race. We're good. that back on there. You got to twist until you get them checking out the back. I don't know what half this stuff on here is. These tail lights look like some kind of Cadillac lights or something, who knows. We do got a beer opener from Texas. We got to open our beers up. Bigfoot. I don't really know if this was an official vehicle, but look, here's our drag race numbers. 24:52. It's probably how long it took to go down a quarter mile. 24 seconds, you know. It honestly does have a decent 4-link. It hooks up pretty good, honestly. That's, I was surprised. What it doesn't have though is ride. Rides like shit. It's got airbag shocks back here and some little tiny shocks, but they set it on the frame. Like it's sitting on the frame right now. I have to air it up off the frame. And when I air it up, the shocks are just hard as can be, so no give. So we're gonna notch the frame so it'll set down lower. Try to sacrifice some ride, probably not. All right, on the inside, one of my favorite things is it's too small, and the brake's on my left foot, the gas is on my right foot. If you ever drove a car like that, it's miserable. Your leg gets really tired of sitting here. But for racing, you know, we can stop and go real fast. Ain't gotta move my foot. We have 16 gauges in here. Gauges, 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 gauges. None of those work. So, but we got them. You know, if we want to preset some of them to like horsepower gauge or boost pressure, you know, but they don't work. So this is a secret ignition sequence that nobody can know. Let's see if anything's gonna happen. We got noise. That didn't sound good. I don't know why that quit. I'm gonna try to start it. Since it's a super race car and it's got 2 carburetors, no choke. And it hadn't been started. Now I gotta find how to start this thing. There's a button somewhere. Oh, there we go. It's gonna be a minute. And then it's gonna start and die a few times. There's one. It's gonna do it again, I'm sure. Hold on. Got it. No feet. Doing good. Alright, I think it's good. We're gonna try to get it outside. Maybe it dies. It'll probably die. This is normal. It's okay because when we leak oil, we just got to burn it back off. So first 10, 15 minutes, you get a little high inside the cab. It's fine. You just leave the windows down all the time, and it'll just escape right out the back window. That chicken wire net don't even slow that smell down. We're gonna check the oil in a second. I say we go in here and pick this front up and see what it weighs. Probably 600 pounds. Probably not shit, but we need to go weigh it so we know. We get the shocks, cut this frame. I think we'll be ready to go racing. I gotta read the rules. They said there was no rule against the mud tires, so we're not cheating by having mud tires when they don't have them. So I'm not worried about that. And you can see those are brand new. They still got the little sticklers on the side. So it doesn't do good burnouts. It just don't. The 4-link is actually pretty good, honestly. That's no joke. It wants to push. I had the tires turned, brakes down, and it's spinning the back tires just pushing me forward. I might could line lock them, but I still think it's gonna push them, especially as skinny as they are. But they're gonna turn good though, remember. They're gonna turn good. All right, so let's take it inside and pick it up with a crane, see what it weighs. Oh man, it's so hard to get in this joker. Oh, all right. These springs are so good that I want to replace them because we're going to go race it and I don't want to cheat, so we're going to get some coilovers for it, but I need to know how much it weighs. Well, the motor probably weighs 600 pounds, right? It's got some 2x4 frame, it's axle. I mean, I was figuring at least 800 to 1,000. But I look at it, I'm thinking more towards 1,000 when I see, you know, more stuff up here. So let's see. 1,400. 1150. 1150. All right. So the other thing we're gonna do is we gotta have seat belts. And so whoever built the frame, I mean, they use the right stuff, but they put not enough braces. So we've got a brace here, a brace here, and a brace here, right where the door is. But there's nothing that holds this from here to here, strength-wise, so there's nothing in the middle. And they didn't put a brace back here, so when you make a sharp turn, if I can do it, can't walk. Anyways, we made a sharp turn, and the door, it ain't got a striker. It's got this little line-up pin in this, and we flex it so hard, the door just came open. So we're definitely gonna fix that. We're gonna put a roll bar in it. We're gonna put a roll bar in it. I'm gonna come out and brace this. I'm gonna run a roll bar through the back, up here to the front and down back to the floorboard. At least give me one good one. All right, we're gonna see if this thing really shocks. Let's see, I've never seen one of these. I don't really know what it is, but I think it's a shock. Yep, it's a shock. I mean, that's a shock, but that is a weak ass shock. That's a little disappointing. See, now that little way down there actually feels okay. But this, I mean, that's too easy. That's part of the reason why it rides so bad. It lets it bounce around. So, when we get back, when we pull this axle out to fix it, I'm gonna pull those off, see if I can rebuild them. If not, I'll have to go order a couple shocks or either get a coilover with a good shock on it. That's a little disappointing. I was hoping it worked better than that, but I assumed it sucked because it rides terrible. That will definitely make kind of happy for it to ride a little smoother. All right, 1,200 pounds. So that was my main goal today, just get that weight and to just start it up and run it. But we're gonna order some shocks at least. I mean, I might mess around and order something else, but at least we're gonna order some shocks and get this thing fixed. I think we're gonna kill it this race. Probably not. But we may try it. I just gotta see how good I can get steering this manual steering car. See if it's even worth going out there at 12 foot long. Maybe we can get it to 11. But anyway, we want to drive it on the weekends, and it's just a little sketchy. So we're gonna drop the seats down so I can see traffic a little better, get some stuff done on it. But we're gonna order parts. We'll be gone a couple weeks. When we get back, we'll get this thing together.